Hey, welcome back. This is 31 Days of Horror. This is sadly my last individual review for the 31 Days of Horror. What did we watch?
Sinister.
What did we just do a skit about?
Sinister.
Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
Crystal Wheeler.
She was in the skit we just did. So, we watched Sinister. What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. It was, I wouldn't call it completely terrorizing, but it's interesting to watch. When you talk about the elements with children and possession. Also, I'm a huge Ethan Hawke fan. I've liked him since Taking Lives with Angelina Jolie and all the other acts. He's just kind of good at playing the mysterious, kind of being drawn into peril kind of character. So I enjoyed that a whole lot.
He was in The Purge.
Yeah. He's also, well, I mean, he can play evil pretty good as well. It's not so much in this movie, though.
He was in Great Expectations.
I know. What a change, right?
I liked it all right. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the Super 8 stuff.
Yeah, that definitely, like the color and the theme of it just kind of like it's almost like spellbinding, but not so much terrorizing, like I said.
I'm not too sure about Bagul.
I think his disappearance and being gone is far more intimidating than later on when he gets revealed, that's for sure.
Why is he wearing a suit?
I don't know. Maybe the directors from The Purge had something to do with it.
It was kind of cool. I mean, it was creepy when you saw him in the video in the whole film.
It depends on your age range whether or not it would actually scare you or not.
It creeped me out.
It creeped me out, but it kind of let me down at the same time. But it really just depends on who you are. Now, the music, the camera shots, and the kids, and just kind of like the aura they feed off of, that kind of freaked me out. Like, it's not a movie that I would want to watch by myself.
What was the scariest scene in the movie?
Oh gosh, it's like they did a very glamoury type death deal, but most definitely the opening scene also is something that should definitely be talked about, because it doesn't matter really what's going on. If you put in Sinister and you start with the opening scene, that's definitely going to pull you in because of how shocking it is and actually how long it took. You could like go pop a bag of popcorn, come back, and these people are still getting terrorized. So
it was in slow-mo.
It was,
it's like,
but I mean,
it's like before you even realize what's going on, like, oh, those people were...
Yeah, like it gets real extremely fast, and that was cool.
You think our scene that we just created lived up to the Sinister style of death?
Absolutely. It's more about drawing out the scenes with the victims than it is about the actual scene itself, I think. This is more of an anticipation film, in my opinion.
Freakiest scene for me is when that kid popped out of the box. Upside down. He was like, "Ah!"
The night terrors, yeah. That's not something that I would definitely want to deal with.
And not even really anything that dealt with the actual sinister part of the film. That was just something he was dealing with.
It was the sinister side effects.
But I'm like, oh man, that would freak me out if I woke up and like there's a kid in the house doing that.
There were parts in it, like it was interesting, but it was lackluster. Like some of the side characters, like the wife, you think she would have upped her ante, or sometimes I kind of wish like she was a little more involved with the end scenes, like the final death scene and things like that. But
Do you think it was messed up that he was like writing a book? Like he just writes books and he goes to these houses that...
I think he got what he deserved.
Kentucky Blood, is that what it's called?
I think he got what he deserved, and he needs to quit fooling around.
Now, I saw Insidious first. I'm like, oh man, that was really cool. And I was on a kick. I'm like, I'm gonna start watching all these movies. And I'm thinking I watched Sinister after that.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
They blend. They're of the same mother. They blend together.
From the same place, the Blumhouse.
Yeah,
made it.
True. You can definitely tell.
You know, Dan Beck and I went down to Universal Studios, and they had a house dedicated to Blumhouse.
Yeah,
had Sinister,
you guys did that. That was awesome.
Insidious, Purge. I wasn't scared. Dan was. He was holding my hand.
I would love to go. That sounds awesome.
If I had a picture of that, I'd put it up right now.
We know if it scares Dan, it's worth going, right?
Yeah. He didn't scare easily. He didn't scare easily.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But bottom line, artsy, looked really nice. Aggravated death scenes, and more about anticipation. I would definitely check it out.
You gonna check out part 2?
Yep. Absolutely.
There you go. They're not making a part 3, I hear. Well, that we've heard so far.
I wouldn't push it. I don't think they need to.
Sinister 3, made by Wages of Cine. Heard it here first. All right, that's it. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We have a new 31 Days of Horror. That won't be me, it'll be someone else.
Check it out.
And then be sure to check in for our special Halloween episode. Something real special for you. So long.